Hey, this is Jared Renfro, and today I'm going to be talking to you about Raspberry Pi, and hopefully the video doesn't clip out on me again. So Raspberry Pi, what it is the small computer. It's about the size of a credit card. There's two models. There's Model A, there's Model B. The main difference is that, well, there's two main differences. One's price, one's hardware. Model A goes for $25 right now, and Model B goes for $35. Model A has a little less RAM and and doesn't have Wi-Fi or internet connection, while Model B does. If I were to show you real quick a picture, this is Model B. You can see that that we have a LAN, like internet connection. We have a USB connection, so that people can plug in a mouse and a keyboard. We have a couple LEDs. We have an audio port, so anybody with So anybody with audio equipment can just go down to the dollar store, get a pair of earphones, plug it in, and go. Somebody who doesn't have a monitor or just who has an old TV screen, can plug this right into their RCA video, which is just a standard AVI video connection. We have now a modern connection, so a HDMI connection, which can connect to pretty much any computer or any TV that that they now make. It has a video processing card, so that it can take it can process HD movies, even Blu-ray quality. In fact, you can plug in your hard drive and you could be watching Blu-ray quality movies all night if you wanted to, if you had such a hard drive. It has a power system that's low voltage, and so it can take 4 batteries and it can probably run for a couple days. Or you could just plug it in USB, or the power system that it probably comes with. But we want to focus on the computer side, the aspect. Notice that it takes an SD card down here. The SD card is really significant because the Raspberry Pi can boot off of it now, and it'll run its own little operating system. It's not open source, it's open platform, but it's not open source because they don't want anyone inverse engineering their code and making viruses or selling you back applications that are supposed to be free. And so yeah, so it's very it's a new thing, the SD card being able to boot from it. And notice it's right underneath the processor itself. And so what we have now is a fast, small, powerful computer that can take that can run the internet, that that you don't need a whole bunch of gizmos and gadgets to keep running. People have tested it, and it can get up to 85 Celsius in heat. So this is a really stout device. And this operating system that I'm using now is what it would be running. Notice it looks like Windows, it looks like Macintosh, but it's not. It is this one is Fedora. It's an older distro of Linux. And notice if I were to go to the education, I have in my mathematics section, we have function generators, we have scientific calculators, we have geometry, a geometry interactive environment, we have a MATLAB, we have a graphing calculator, pretty much everything on Mother Earth that you could want, right? We have chemistry, astrology, and some more audio analyzing equipment. Everything you can imagine is here for students who need it. In our office supplies, we have spreadsheets, database creators, obviously image editors. I don't know what a PDF shuffler is. There's stuff that I haven't even seen. And it's all very compatible. If you might think, well, hey, if it's not Windows or Macintosh, it's probably not compatible. Well, actually, the open source stuff is the most compatible. I'm going to continue with the terminal command, and I'm also my video. Just so you know, my video keeps clipping out of me. So, with the terminal command, with the terminal, it allows students and people who are interested in robotics and engineering to use the Raspberry Pi to its fullest potential. And so, I'm just going to give you a quick tutorial. If you want to get into the root, type in SU. Let's say you want to see the files in the directory. List, ls. So you want to change directory. CD, which is change directory. Type in the directory you want to go in. In this case, I'm going to go, let's documents. and I'll list them. Nothing in there. Darn. Let's go back to the root and list that. See, couple other documents, right? Okay, well, so let's say that I wanted to back up a hard drive. I type in DD, my input file, so my hard drive, my output file, the hard drive I want to save it to. Let's say you didn't understand DD or a specific command. You type in man DD. So it's a manual for that command, right? And boom, you got the manual, right? Let's say that you want to clear the screen. You type in clear. Let's say you need help. Type in help. Oh, there you got all these help options. Let's say you wanted to clear the screen again. Type in clear. Let's say that you wanted to install something. You were to type in yum install. Anything that you could ever want will come up. Let's say you wanted to edit. You wanted to pull up a specific file or a specific application. You just type in the application name, like GIMP. And I don't know if anyone's ever heard of GIMP, but it is a graphical image manipulator. And here it goes. It's popping up, right? So, but we don't need GIMP up right now. And then let's clear the screen one more time. Okay, now you have a basic idea of what Raspberry Pi is and how to use the terminal and what it can do for you. And that it doesn't cost a lot. It's very user friendly. I'm not going to say that it's not something you don't have to get used to, but it's definitely have a lot of potential. And I hope that you enjoyed this presentation. And yeah, maybe you'd be more interested when if you ever see it around.